Hey, what up, guys? I actually wanted to bring kind of a new video on maybe something you guys are trying, or you guys are trying, or maybe aren't. It's about Combat Arms Russia. Played that last night with some friends. Definitely, it's really not too bad of a game. I like how there's not a lot of specialists or anything like that. For some reason, I have just a fucking obsession of putting down mines everywhere. I'm not sure why. Like maybe it's because they're new to the game and they're like excited about the mines or something. Like they just like constantly put down mines everywhere. Like and it's really annoying. But so you can ask my team. I was raging pretty hard on Vent. Also, I really feel for the Kiwi Aussie players if they have a connection to anything like this, because it's like, the two bar that I'm getting is, I'm used to 3 or 4. I have like 35 download, 5 upload speed, so I really wasn't used to that, and it just seems like I take so many shots to kill people. Like not even that it's registering late, except for I think my 23rd kill where I shoot somebody through the wall with a scope. That's pretty fun. But yeah, it was. Really, it was all right. They don't have scopes. That's why I'm not using one. And as if you've watched any of my videos, I scope in a lot. So they kind of effed up my shooting style. But yeah, it wasn't great. I didn't. I think I uninstalled it like right after, mostly because I was lagging from the space it took on my computer. So I uninstalled it, but I just wanted to get some clips. It's kind of fun though. I mean, you look at the kills and whatnot. It's kind of funny looking. It's pretty fun trying to find the room as well. You cannot find a room for like. Just good luck finding a room in this game, man. It's everything is in Russian, and there's no translation. You can learn how to register if you have Google Chrome at least, because you can translate the Russian to English. But when you're trying to find a room, it's just fucking hell. Uh, we tried to find an S&D. That didn't go too well because they for some reason or I guess Nexon Russia thought it would be a good idea to put like the black market in before they put in like ACOG scopes and modifications on your weapon. So you can't put clips, you can't put scopes on your gun yet, but you can buy things from the black market, guns that do have a scope. So guns like the G36 and the M416 TQB, like they're giving away like crazy. Like they're just handing out M416 TQBs and speed gear to people. And it's like it's so unfair for kids who just like with me who have like a 2 bar connection and like an unmodded scar. It's like you're screwed. I mean, by unmodded, I mean like no clip, no scope. Not I don't put the modifications on my guns. I actually pick up a Magnum and do pretty well. I found out. I actually think like if I were to have to play this game, like competitive, like if I wouldn't play it competitively, but if I had to play it, if I was forced to, a gun to my head, I would use be a scope for sure. Like I did so much better with the scope than the scar. I maybe the scar's weapons, there's the mines. Yeah. Uh, if I was forced to use a gun, it'd be the scope, the L9 or the Magnum, whatever. It's the gun is just so. I don't know, man. It's not the same, man. It's just not the same. I was using the Scar, man, and it was just. It didn't even feel the same. Like the Scar didn't feel like it had nearly the same power as it does in NA. Well, and I actually did the same thing with the 74. Is I thought the 74 was real good, like that I have in NA. And I was like running around with this thing. I'm like, whoa, this thing has less spread. I thought they made it better because it's Russia. AK. They want the AK. I'm thinking, all right, cool. They made the 74 even better. Well, the 74 is like the M16 in this game. They switched to M16 for the 74, and the M9 default pistol for the Makarov. So to make it more Russian. So it's like you'd be surprised how many American players are playing this too. Like American, all people from different types of CA. They're playing this because there's no proxy needed to download it. So yeah, but basically, it's a little different. I guess as you could tell, my gameplay was like terrible from this recording. I just wanted to throw up a video. A couple people from my team were, especially the New Zealand players like Spicey, they wanted to see how bad the registry was because I was complaining about it. But he has bad internet like in New Zealand, so it's like obviously it's not going to compare. But I mean, it just seems like it takes so many shots to kill people. Like I said, the registry didn't look like really that late, and it just seemed like it was taking like 7 shots to kill people. That's why I was wondering if maybe it was the gun, or maybe that's just how like 2-bar connections work. I'm not sure. It's just like, yeah. But I definitely see how people like can shoot you through walls in NA and stuff now. It's like because I did it several times with these people, where I'll blast them and then run behind a wall reloading, and then like they'll die 3 seconds later. But it was pretty fun. At least I made my team laugh with me raging. So at least somebody gets some entertainment out of it. You guys get a video. And would I recommend downloading this? If you are used to playing with if you're from Australia or New Zealand, hell no, don't do it because you get a steady 1 bar, and like Spicy said, he couldn't even play. So he wanted to go back to North America like quickly. So I wouldn't recommend it for any Kiwi or Australian players. Uh, for good internet American players, and when I say good internet, I don't mean like you guys in Junk Fleet that have like 2 bars and are like teleporting around walls and stuff. Like that's not what I mean by American internet. I mean like good, like above 15 download internet. Uh, you should be able to play this. I'm not saying you're gonna like it. I didn't like it. I wanted to go back to NA pretty quickly, where the guns actually did damage. But I'm sure if you played long enough, because they're giving the NX stuff out on the wheels. Some people do buy it, but some people are giving it out on the wheels. So like you can get those with after playing a few games. I think I only finished 1 game and got off. I just couldn't stand it. But you get the NX stuff from the wheel. So if you were to able to get maybe a May and some speed gear with a CQB, you could probably contend with, because like when you're playing against Russians with 4 bars that have the CQB and a female base jumping around, like I die almost instantly, and I'll hit them like 3 times, and their damage, and like they'll still have like 80 HP left. So it's like you really have no chance against those guys. And but I mean it's all right. A lot of people are like, oh, this could bring together the competition from Europe and America. Oh, like, hell no. There's no way I'm playing this over NA. I mean, like, I don't care. Like, if I have to learn, or I don't know. No, hell no. Like, I mean, it's not terrible, Rick. It's just like the guns don't do any damage, man. Like, I can't stand it. Like, I mean, I barely handle CA as it is. I mean, it's not my favorite game to play. I prefer Black Ops on the Xbox over it. Just can't wait to get my Xbox recorder. But, I mean, if I'm going to keep putting up videos on this channel, I gotta do CA or something from now. I might buy DayZ. It seems like a pretty fun game. So I might record some of that if you guys want it. Um, but, yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's alright. And they were dropping like crazy amounts of gray high sex. Like you see there, like I just like jumped and quickscoped, and like I ran away, and I was like, oh, I missed him, and then I was like, oh, never mind. Cool. I think it's this shot where I come. It's right next to me, to the right of me, right there where I'm looking, is where I shoot this guy through the wall, and it's just I freaked out on Vent, man. Like when I rewatched this footage because I wasn't sure, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, dude, that's crazy, man. I can't believe that happened. I think it's coming up here. Yeah, right there. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what that is, man. That kid's yelling at me in Russian. Like, I don't. I honestly don't know what that was. I just blatantly just shot him right through the wall. Like my aimer at no point was on his body at all. Like it's like I curved the bullet like I was in from that movie Wanted. Like, I mean, it's like at no point was my scope reticle on his body, but like it still hit him just because I like turned it into the wall. So I mean, maybe it like I don't know. Maybe it curved. I don't know. CIA does some weird things, but that was pretty funny. And as you see, like mines, like everywhere, they in this every game I came into had mines and like the people that won NX from the wheels, so it was kind of at a disadvantage when you first start. I mean, even more than NA. Like NA, you'll see like you don't see nearly as many NX people in that game, like in the recruit server when you start out. It's just like all these guys have this stuff, man. It kills you so quickly. It's like, but and they keep planting mines, and you have to fail nade. It's just really hard. I'm hoping that would go away once they realize that having a nade is a lot more beneficial. But for right now, they just love mines, man. They just put them everywhere. Like there'll be just like 14 mines laying in the middle of the hallway, and you'll just be like, "What the like? Why would you put that there?" Well, I don't know. I don't know. But not much else to say about Russia. It's a pretty good game. I'm sure it'll bring some more players to CA. Not ours, but I'm sure it'll get some good players. Maybe it's some competition. Might be cool to watch. I mean, I would enjoy watching it like a cast or something like that. Just because the letters are so cool and the commands are just freaking awesome, man. Like if you hit the commands, it sounds so cool. I love that language, so it sounds amazing. But I wouldn't want to play it just because of my connection. But there's not much else to say about this. It's just FPS or almost said FPS Russia. It's Comet Arms Russia. So pretty good game. For what it is. It'll be a lot better when they put modifications on it. So if you want to try it, go ahead. I'm not just gonna full out and say, oh yeah, you should try it. I mean, you should download it and play a couple games. I mean, even if your connection's bad, it's kind of interesting to play it just by the language and whatnot. So, if you feel like you got some spare time and why not, go ahead. It's not bad. I enjoyed myself for what it was. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this commentary up. So thank you guys. Let me know if you want to see some DayZ or maybe some other game suggestions in the video comments below. Alright, thank you guys. Later.